guys, I am JC Corn and welcome back to another episode of Terminal TV. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you guys are doing well, healthy, and are staying strong during these difficult times. In this episode, we'll be giving you new music and updates/announcements with important themes being Cleopatra Records and Dawn of Ashes. We'll be having a special interview and exclusive live performance by Pyroclastic, who is going to be presenting a new track. DJ Baty will also be presenting a special treat just for you all in our segment, Dark Cuisine. We will also be presenting a countdown for the top 10 music videos of the dark scene for the month of August. If you are interested in hearing readings on your horoscope, Tiffany Retro Zombie will be presenting Zodiac readings for the month of August. We will also be having a special DJ sets presented by DJ Terminal and tribute video presented by DJ Revenant. So there is much to look forward to in this episode of Terminal TV. First off, we'll be talking about new music. Sonic Bloom have released a new album called Beneath the Realm on July 10 under Metropolis Records. And they have also released a new music video for their song, Restless. Assemblage 23 have also announced that they will be releasing a new album called Mourn, and it will be released on September 11. The band have been releasing track previews teasing the coming of this new album. Dismantle have also released the first track in over 4 years, which was released back on July 24th, and it included tracks No Escape and No Way Back. Kind of Cymax have also released a new album called Spider on the Well. They have also released a music video for their song All I Ever Know. Stonk have released a music video for their song Death. And Sonian Dream released under Metropolis Records. Osfron have released a new album called Dein Heifer in der Nacht, and it will be released under Out of Line Music. Idless Sight have also released a new album called New Theory of Vision, released under CrunchPod Records. Phil Noel have also released a new album called Sci-Fi on July 20th, also under CrunchPod Records. Broken Stairs have also released a new double album called Recon on July 3rd. Now we'll be moving on into tours. German dark rock band Unsuck have announced that they were going to be going on tour with Lord of the Lost, End of Green in some dates, and Nitzerev in others. The tour will be in Europe and it will happen in spring of 2021. Industrial metal band Rammstein have also announced they'll postpone dates for their North American stadium tour and will be going across Canada, the US, and Mexico. The new dates will begin in Canada in August and will end in Mexico in October. She Passed Away have teased that they are working on scheduling a tour for 2021 due to many events starting to be postponed this year due to COVID-19. The band have been doing several live streams responding to the release of the newest album and teasing the coming of, hopefully, a new tour in 2021. Cleopatra Records is a big record label founded in Los Angeles, California that has played a huge part in keeping the dark scene alive. Cleopatra was founded in 1992 and has signed many big bands of the dark scene we have all come to know and love, such as Switchblade Symphony, Ministry, Etan Demon, Nosferatu, Frontline Assembly, Kraftwerk, Sex Gang Children, and the Electric Hellfire Club. The label is best known for signing Gothic rock, death rock, industrial, dark wave, and synth pop bands, but for also releasing several compilation albums such as Gothic Rock, Black Label, and Gothic, and many more, which included many big Gothic rock, dark wave, and death rock bands of the dark scene. This past month, Cleopatra Records have announced many new things released or announced under the record label, such as DK0 releasing a new music video for the song Replicate in response to the release of a new album called Cyber Sex Inc. Crying Vessel have released the first single plus music video for the song The Abyss from the upcoming album coming in August 14 called Pleasure for the Wicked. Industrial metal band Powerman 5000 have also announced the release date for the new album The Noble Rock coming in August 28. Spanish dark wave band called Paranormales have released a new album called Contra on July 28. Resurrects will be releasing their new album called Skeletons on August 7th, and right now it is available for pre-order on CD and on a green vinyl. To pay tribute to Cleopatra Records and the Gothic rock compilation albums, we have our very own DJ Terminal who will be presenting for us a special Cleopatra Records DJ set. Take it away, DJ Terminal.
blood of men, not the body of Christ! This is heresy! This is heresy!
The wind draws its breath, and the children cry.
Now it is time for the countdown for the top 10 music videos of the dark scene for the month of August. Coming in number 10, we have Not My God with their song, Fiction. This dark electronic band is a new project for two powerhouses of the dark scene, Tim Skulls and Nero Bellum. The two have combined forces to bring a sinister with dark lyrical themes. The song is off of their 2020 album called Not My God, released under Cleopatra Records. Coming in number 9, we have State of the Union with their song, Dancing in the Dark. This electro-industrial band is from Los Angeles, California, that have helped keep the dark scene alive throughout their melodic sound until their separation in 2015. This track is off of their 2010 album called My Time Away, and it remains one of the most well-known songs to this day. Coming in number 8, we have Front 242 with their song, Headhunter. This EBM industrial band comes all the way from Aarschot, Belgium, and have been around since 1981. They are one of the pioneers of the subgenre known as electronic body music. The song is off of the 1988 album called Front by Front, and it remains a classic in the dark scene. Coming in number 7, we have the Electric Hellfire Club with their song, Incubus. This industrial band is from Kenosha, Wisconsin, and has been releasing albums since 1991. This band is known for the mixing elements of Gothic, rock, techno, metal, and psychedelia. The song is off of the 1995 album called Kiss the Go, and is now a classic in the dark scene. Coming in number 6, we have EISEFUNK with their song, Pong. This electronic body music and industrial German band have been around since 2006, and have helped keep the dark scene and the EBM scene alive in recent years. The song is off of the album called 8-Bit, and it remains one of their most well-known songs to this day and a staple in the dark scene. Coming in number 5, we have Sherman Soft with their song, After Dark. This Gothic rock band is from Atlanta, Georgia, and is now considered the ultimate Halloween band. They are known for their outlandish shows and music falling between the romantic and the demonic. This song is off of their 1997 album called Red Sick Bow, and remains one of the most recognized tracks to this day. Coming in number 4, we have the CRUXSHADOWS with their song, Deception. This dark wave and Gothic band is from Tallahassee, Florida, and have helped keep the dark scene alive in recent years. The band has been around since 1992 and have released 12 albums and have blended atmospheric electronics with violins and guitars. The song is off of their 2003 EP called Frozen Embers. Coming in number 3, we have And1 with their song, Killing the Mercy. This EBM new wave band is from Germany and have been around since 1989 and have grown to become one of the most popular and well-known bands of the dark scene. They have released 11 albums blending EBM with groovy yet melodic sound. The song is off of their 2012 album called STOP or Stop. Coming in number 2, we have HOCICO with their song Bienvenido a la Maldad. This harsh electronic industrial band comes all the way from Mexico City, formed in 1993. Since their debut album, HOCICO has grown to become one of the most popular and powerful bands in the dark scene thanks to their use of dark atmospheres and driving beats full of adrenaline and fury. The song is off of the 2015 album called Soul. Coming in our number 1 spot for the top best music video of the dark scene for the month of August, we have LAIBACH with the song Times Meet LAIBACH. This electro-industrial band is from Yugoslavia and have been around since 1980. They have been associated with avant-garde and neoclassical and have mixed many different elements from all the subgenres of the dark scene to get a powerful, militaristic yet sinister sound. They are famous for their satirical use of iconography with ambitious parodies of totalitarianism, nationalism, and militarism. This band has been centered in their hometown, but the band received international fame to become one of the most popular bands of the dark scene and have also helped keep the dark scene alive in recent years. The song is off of their 2003 album called What, and it remains one of the most recognizable tracks to this day. And there you have it, the countdown for the top 10 music videos of the dark scene for the month of August. What's up guys, I'm here with Ryan Takai of the band Pyroclastic, a man of great influence on the LA dark scene for his long legacy, thanks to his band, also for his great support of the LA dark scene. How are you, Ryan?
Pretty good.
That's good, man.
Still breathing.
No, so, of course, we gotta be happy about that. We gotta be thankful, right?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Right now I just wanted to take the time just to congratulate you, because I know your wedding anniversary is coming really soon, right?
Yes, it is. I believe that's going to be on November 3rd.
Awesome. How do you feel about that?
Oh, excited.
Yeah?
It'll be mine and Eliza's, it'll be our 3rd anniversary, or excuse me, 2nd.
Awesome, awesome. How's that experience been like for you, man?
Well, pretty good. We've been doing okay. We're doing our best to, you know, stay positive during this time. We're having some crazy times these days, but we're doing okay.
And you talking about the COVID-19 pandemic we're experiencing right now?
Yeah, sure. That's not a problem at all.
Now that you mentioned that, how has COVID-19 affected you and your family?
A little bit of some setbacks, you know. Physically, it's not bad, but mentally, it's taken a little toll. You know, we have our ups and downs just like everybody else, but I think for the most part, it's a lot of, how would you say, like pressure, like a little turmoil, just because of the conditions that we've had to adapt to. But you know, we're doing just like everybody else, and changing to the way that we have to live now.
Yeah.
But we're okay still.
Taking the proper precautions and everything?
Yes.
It's awesome. Tell me about your music, because you are Pyroclastic. Where does the name Pyroclastic come from?
Originally, I decided to name my project Pyroclastic because I wanted to, you know, seek something different other than the typical names that a lot of industrial bands use or artists use.
Okay.
And a lot of industrial music has a raw form to it, and I figured I'd go with a natural approach. So something from the, you know, like possibly like the depths of the earth.
Yeah.
It's a little hard to describe, but that was my take on the name.
That's awesome. How long have you been doing music as Pyroclastic for?
I started doing Pyroclastic around 2006.
That's awesome. It's a long time. How's that experience been like for you?
Pretty good. It's been a slow process. A lot of different things happen, and I overcome different challenges, but I try to keep a positive mindset and adapt to technology. Technology has a lot to do with, since the time that I very first started with any kind of music, I started with pre-MIDI, all the cables.
Yeah.
A lot of new generation people, they don't understand the difficulties that an older artist with electronic music has. Now you could just use one USB cable and, you know, a few different pieces of hardware.
Yeah.
A lot of things are done mostly on the computer, but
yeah,
it's been a long haul, but we learned to adapt to the technology, and it works really well these days. I like it.
Awesome. Would you say that you love the dark scene, how it is now?
I do like the dark scene. It's just that because of the pandemic, it's put a lot of pressure onto a lot of artists throughout the world, and not just the Los Angeles scene, but
Yeah.
I love it. I have a passion for the Los Angeles scene, primarily just because I've been born and raised here in Los Angeles all my life. Been around different states in my time, but for the most part, born and raised in Los Angeles. And I think that hopefully once we get past this pandemic, things will lift, and I can appreciate it a little bit more than what we've been experiencing. A lot of emotional, mental downers, but we all have to pull together to push through and support one another.
That's awesome. What pushed you into the dark scene, or what motivated you? What caught your attention of the dark music?
Well, when I was a teenager growing up, I had a lot of different influences, a lot of post-punk, punk,
Awesome.
a lot of different types of industrial that was out at the time. And me and my friends all pretty much had the same kind of interests, same types of bands that we like. A lot of industrial bands were like Neubaden and Leather Strip. There's a lot of other bands, but I could go on and on.
Yeah. Are there any bands that were particularly your influence in Pyroclastic?
Yeah, I would say a lot of the Anzen label and the Hands label, a lot of those artists influenced me a lot. A lot of the rhythmic noise, a lot of experimental types of noise, and different types of like drum machines and samplers. Those kind of artists which really influenced me or inspired me.
Yeah. Now that you're talking about different subgenres of the dark music, what would you say makes Pyroclastic Pyroclastic? In other words, what makes your sound?
Mostly being LA based, I usually am influenced by what's going on in our environment. A lot of artists in Los Angeles influence me as well, and I take those influences, mix them with the dark electronic genre,
Okay.
and that's how I get my sound, mostly from rhythmic noises and,
That's awesome.
and beats.
Yeah, because it really packs a punch and it's powerful too, right?
Thank you, appreciate that.
Well, I just recently saw that you were signed to CrunchPod Records, right?
Yes, I'm not so certain that it's actually being signed. It's a lot of has to do with like an unwritten contract.
Okay.
But yes, I have released some material on CrunchPod,
Okay.
and also released some of things, Pyroclastic releases on Bandcamp on my own. But yeah, currently I've been releasing material through CrunchPod. It's a very well-known LA-based label that does a lot of different types of electronic music, and
Yeah.
they cover a lot of different genres, but they stick to the underground, which I
Really
appreciate a lot.
That's awesome. How would you say your experience has been like with them, working with them?
It's been quite a great experience as of late, because there has been a lot of different artists and new acts, a lot of releases, a lot of different walks of life, a lot of artists that have unique sounds, and they bring a lot of different elements to the table and to the Los Angeles underground culture.
That's awesome.
So I really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Is there anything new that you are working on that people at home can look forward to?
Yeah, I will be releasing some new material through Club Terminal and the TV. There's 2 tracks that I am releasing through the Club Terminal TV.
Awesome.
I have releases on the Bandcamp, so
Yeah.
if you decide you want to check out some music, you could go to my Bandcamp on either CrunchPod or just the Pyroclastic release as my own.
That's awesome. Sounds great. Now we were earlier talking about COVID-19 and how it affected you. Is there anything you would recommend everybody watching right now to do during these difficult times?
Yeah, do what you can to stay positive and wear your mask. A lot of people feel that they don't want to or they don't need to wear the mask, but I believe that at this time, so that we can all practice the safety and protecting ourselves and others. The most fundamental thing and the most basic thing is to wear your mask. And that's as much as I could say. I could go on and on about it, but that's the basic principles of this pandemic. And I believe that if we at least wear a mask and practice social distancing, we could at least help each other, support one another to move forward. And that is a positive, and we all need some type of positive in our lives right now.
Yeah, because we're all in this together, basically.
That's right.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, thank you very much for your time and also for letting us talk to you about your music and also your experience in the LA guitar scene. And also, you just mentioned that you're going to be presenting 2 new songs.
Yes, well, actually, one is a brand new track, and that will be presented through you guys, called Terminal TV.
Awesome.
And I will release that on the Bandcamp in the future, near future.
Awesome.
But the other track that I am presenting has been played during some live shows. Yes.
Awesome. Well, right now I just wanted to take the time to appreciate for you coming here and also for your many years of great support of Fluke Terminal. We greatly appreciate it, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No, thank you.
So
Thank
much.
you, man. Thank you and Eliza also. Thank you. And like he said, he's going to be presenting a special set for Terminal TV. This has been Ryan Takai of Pyroclastic. Are you guys ready to hear information about your horoscope? Well, Tiffany Retro Zombie will be presenting Zodiac readings for the month of August. So here we go, take it away, Tiffany Retro Zombie.
Hello, I'm Tiffany of Retro Zombies Readings, and this is August's horoscope, basically. I want to say horoscope, but I like that word horoscope instead. I just wanted to go in and start off things by saying that by the end of this year, for winter solstice, there is going to be a very large collision, and this is going to be with Saturn and Jupiter. They are going to be so close, a 0.06 degrees, that they may end up merging together and becoming one big star in our celestial views. Basically, this is going to mean a lot of things for us. Saturn, which is the planet of structures, Jupiter, which is a planet of fortune and finances, they are going to be merging together. So by winter time, if these two planets decide to merge together in one big bang and become a brand new star for us, our money is going to structurize a different way. If both planets do not decide to merge and somehow they separate from one another, then we're going to go ahead and continue to try to structure our money for the future. But regardless, definitely money changes are going to be made. So if you feel like you need to start education, if you feel like you need to get into another career, or if you feel like you need to change jobs, go ahead and do so at this time before December 21st, 2020. Now we start your horoscopes. Aries. Definitely August calls for leisure, activity, and fun. Is the right job for you that you have now? If not, search for a new career, as Uranus gives you 5 months to save and strategize your money. Although you feel the need to be vocal and outspoken, get some rest instead. Sit outside the 7th, 8th, and 9th to go ahead and absorb the moon in Aries. For Taurus. This time, Taurus, it's time to go ahead and shed that old snake skin off. Definitely let go of old habits and allow confidence to take over your daily routines. You need to put yourself in a better mood. Try burning incense or use aromatherapy at end of day. Time to take a little risk this month. And Tauruses, you want to sit outside the 10th, 11th to go ahead and absorb the moon in Taurus. For Gemini, money will be on your mind all month. Spend and save the right amounts. If you can earn extra money, go ahead and do so. Family time is needed. So bust out those old photo albums and chat about the good old days. Later this month, you will definitely have time to go ahead and rebuild your life and let go of the past. So you have to go down that road of reminiscence at the beginning of the month, and then at the end of the month, then that's when you go ahead and let go of that past. And Geminis, you want to sit outside the 12th and the 13th to go ahead and absorb that moon in Gemini. For Cancer. For Cancers, definitely solitary time is needed this month. Rest and relaxation after work is a must. You successfully kicked out negative people from your life, so the new people in your life are going to make a new impact. Just get to know them a little bit more better, and definitely sit outside the 14th, 15th, and 16th for that moon in Cancer. For Leo. For my Leos, definitely have a great quarantine birthday. Definitely do it up for yourself this time. Definitely purchase some online things and take a lot of selfies. Definitely take little videos of yourself as well and try to have a really good time. Because remember, you are the strength of the zodiac. The portals in the sun open up for everyone. And for you, Leos, you are more closer to the gods than any other sign. So remember, you are the strength of the zodiac. This sun offers you a month full of victory and new ideas. Go ahead and celebrate your birthday season in style. Take new pictures, buy new clothes online, and get ready to make changes this year. And at the end of the month, then you'll start to go ahead and want to save money, and go ahead and do that this time. Your communication skills will get a boost thanks to good old Mercury, which is going to be sitting inside of you for about 3 to 4 weeks. And sit outside the 17th, 18th for that moon in Leo. Also on August 19th is the new moon, which is the dark side of the moon, which all the goths love, the dark side of the moon. And yep, definitely go ahead and set those new beginnings for the new moon, which the new moon is, yes, the intentions are new beginnings. What are you going to begin for yourself for 2020 going into 2021? For Virgo, organization, productivity, and new ideas come in this month. You think best alone. You do best alone, in fact. Cherish a little alone time and go ahead and share your thoughts and ideas with others. The need to make accomplishments comes in strong next 10 weeks, and you are definitely a mutable sign, which is at the end. And with those mutable signs, you definitely need to use your critical eye to go ahead and help make conclusions for yourself and for others. Go ahead and sit outside the 19th and the 20th for Moon in Virgo. For Libra, definitely make better balanced days for yourself, and better balanced days are going to go ahead and come ahead in your life. Work has been progressive, although you are known to be one of those people that are a know-it-all. You just know everything. And no matter if you're right or wrong, you know everything, Libras. Which is the truth. So it's definitely best to go ahead and brush up on your skills at this time. Take some online classes. Go ahead and start to research YouTube to go ahead and see if you can brush up on your skills. Find a mentor or a coach or a life coach for the remainder of this year. And definitely show your partners and lovers that you care about them, that you have a heart, that you have an open heart, my dear children of Lilith. Definitely sit outside the 21st and 22nd as the moon will be in Libra. For Scorpio, which is me, of course, I'm a Scorpio. That stinger, it definitely rattles right above us. Definitely pull out the nail file and definitely nail file your scorpion tail for the remainder of this year. You definitely heard of spring cleaning. Well, Scorpions, it's definitely time for summer cleaning. You're in quarantine anyways, that if you are. So it's definitely time to clean your crypt and definitely keep your coffin really nice and squeaky clean and smelling wonderful. And yep, that's right. Time to go ahead and clean your living space, reorganize, fix, and repair things. Family and friends want your company, but be sure not to burn out your energy this month. After over a year, you finally feel like your old, sexy self again. So find some, some new people or some new necks to go ahead and bite and drain and drink up all the blood that you can, Scorpios, because yes, that sexual drive is going to come into yourself and you're going to feel like your old self again. Scorpions, you want to sit outside the 23rd and 24th as the moon will be in Scorpio. Sagittarius, you will want to take a break from work this month. Go ahead and go have fun in the sun. Have some scheduled video chats and yeah, definitely go ahead and party online with friends. And you could go ahead and start some outdoors activities as the sun needs to go ahead and light up that fire inside of yourself because you are a fire element. So definitely go ahead and go hiking, go to the beach, or exercise with close friends with mask on, and definitely be very safe about it as well. And set yourself free this month. Go ahead and sit outside the 25th and 26th as the moon will be in Sagittarius. For Capricorn. For Capricorn, this is one of the most critical times of your life and the most critical times of your year. Because Jupiter is in retrograde until September 11th, and Saturn is in retrograde until September 27th. Pluto is in retrograde until October 3rd, all in Capricorn in retrograde and still going to come out of retrograde in Capricorn. So you have Jupiter, the planet of finances, of money, fortune. You have Saturn, the planet of structures. You have Pluto, the planet of transitions and transformations, all sitting there. And if by the end of this year, on winter solstice, if Jupiter and Saturn decide to collide together, Pluto is still going to be hanging out in that orbit. Therefore, your transitions and your transformations will be able to take off. So this is one of the most important times for you to go ahead and get some plans going from today, when you see this video, all the way until winter solstice on the 21st of December. For Capricorns, love is in the air this month, so show your good side of your heart. Set boundaries with others and time to be selfish until winter solstice, when Jupiter and Saturn make a great conjunction, allowing you to structurize your money plans and your plans for yourself as well. For Capricorn, you want to sit out the 27th, 28th, and 29th, as the moon will be in Capricorn. For Aquarius, Saturn's aura, because of those rings around Saturn, are going to be sticking out from Capricorn going into Aquarius. Saturn's aura offers structures and building, so you definitely want to go ahead and build up your work, and you want to build up your home. August 3rd, full moon, which is the sturgeon moon. Oh, and you definitely want to sit out there with all of your crystals and go ahead and absorb all of that moon's energy into yourself, because this full moon gives you, Aquariuses, the most energy from the celestial views and the celestial planes. So yep, definitely sit outside August 3rd and August 4th to go ahead and absorb that full moon as well. And you definitely need to set intentions to bring abundance into your life. Saturn's aura brings you strength to structurize, to discipline yourself, to get your ambitions going before winter solstice on December 21st, when Saturn and Jupiter collide. For Aquarius, you are very lucky this month. You have the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 30th, and 31st to go ahead and sit out in the moon, as those days it will be the moon in Aquarius. For Pisces, I always say that the gods save the best for last. My little mean mermaids, my little fish, definitely this month you are going to feel like a little goldfish at one point, or you're going to feel like a little snapping barracuda, a little snapping piranha. For my Pisces, Neptune, which is your ruling planet, is in retrograde right now until November 27th. Finally, your mean little mermaid self is going to feel joy, and you will allow your charm to blossom, which you hardly allow that charm to blossom out of yourself. The nice side of you will laugh, smile, and feel happy again. Your ideas and plans will definitely play out until the holidays of late November. Then new ideas come in. Ceres, the small dwarf planet, which is in the asteroid belt, Ceres is going to allow your inner mother, your inner care, your inner heart to go ahead and to blossom and to come out. You'll definitely feel more attached to little ones, such as pets or children or other small things. And definitely, Pisces, you are a mutable sign, so allow your old soul to be the chameleon genius that you definitely know that you are. You can adapt to anyone, any conversation, any type of person. And yes, definitely allow that smart chameleon to come out of you for the month of August, because you're going to need it this time. And yep, my Pisces, go ahead and sit outside the 5th and 6th, as the moon will be in Pisces on the 5th and 6th of this month. Well, I hope you've enjoyed Retro Zombies horoscopes. Definitely enjoy the rest of the segment, and thank you, Terminal TV, and it's back to you, JC Corner.
Thank you, Tiffany, for your horoscope readings. Now we'll be presenting a tribute video for the very own resident DJ Revenant, for MANEATER'S song, Zombie, with special guest go-go dancers including Mari Marina, Acid Rain, Toxic Sinner, and Syra Cyanide. Here is the video.
Wie in so lange Zeit war
guys, I'm here with DJ Baty once again. A very influential DJ in the LA dark scene for her great legacy and also for her beats. And thank you for coming back. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Thank you for coming back. Last time it was a pleasure having you presenting us a very special treat for our segment called Dark Cuisine. So what are you going to be preparing for us today?
Today I'm gonna make like a Salvadorian coffee bread, which is called quesadilla.
Oh, okay. And it's not like the typical Mexican with cheese and what's it called? Tortilla?
No, it's an actual like baked bread.
Okay.
And it's enjoyed with coffee mostly because it's the texture is pretty in between dry.
Okay.
So it's a coffee bread.
It's for accompaniment.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It sounds great. Okay, so what are the ingredients?
Well, the ingredients are pretty basic. I know, like, when it comes to baking, it looks very complicated. I had to write them out for you guys because I would normally just cook with the head, just thinking the ingredients through.
Yeah.
So I wrote them down in these little cute little panda notes here. Okay, so what we have, it would be like 2 cups of flour, which is, the main thing.
Okay.
And then we have 2 teaspoons of baking powder, not soda, baking powder.
Okay.
The cheese that's used in this bread is cotija.
Okay.
All right, it's 2 cups of cotija. If you do not have cotija, you could use Parmesan cheese. Okay, and we have 2 cups of sugar. It looks like a lot, but the cheese and the sugar will balance each other out.
Okay.
We have 1 cup of milk. I use whole milk. It's up to you if you're on a diet. You could 2%, 1%. I haven't experimented with using almond or soy milk or anything.
Okay.
I have tried goat milk. It makes it creamier. I don't know why. And then once everything is mixed in. Oh, sorry, I forgot. There's 4 eggs in here that I already cracked.
Okay. Awesome.
And then these are 2 butter sticks. These measurements are like a half cup each. So I use 2 because it's technically 1 cup of butter. I have to melt this in a bit.
Okay.
And after all the items are mixed in, once I put them all together, you will see that I will add like sesame seeds on top, just as a decoration. It's it's not mandatory.
Okay.
But the flour, it's important that you use rice flour. If you do not have rice flour, you could substitute with wheat or bleach flour,
Okay.
but the texture is going to be way different.
Oh, it
Traditionally,
changes.
it is made with rice flour, harina de arroz.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
that's the authentic.
That's the authentic way to make it. But I'm just letting you, if you guys want to cut corners, you can. Like I said, Parmesan cheese, or you can use the regular flour. But rice flour is the original.
And you said baking powder is the correct one to use, not baking soda.
Not baking soda, yeah, because there's two different, people will hear baking soda. No, it's polvo de hornear. That's what
Okay.
they call it, yeah.
Plays a big difference in
Yes.
it? Okay, that sounds great.
All right. So that's pretty much when it comes to the ingredients. That's
Okay.
all the ingredients.
Awesome.
Do you want me to start putting everything together?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay. So no, when I learned this, I heard that my grandma used her hand to beat the eggs.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you don't have that kind of stuff in the motherland. Like,
Okay.
what is it? The stand-up mixers that are like $500.
Yeah.
I prefer to use a little
Yeah, come on.
or a
Simple.
fork.
Yeah.
My husband beats eggs with a chopstick. Okay,
Oh,
so this is
yeah.
mine. This is like I love my. So I'll just start beating the eggs really quick.
Awesome.
Okay.
You said this is an authentic way to do it in
Yes.
in Salvador.
In Salvador, that's where my family's Central American.
Okay.
My grandpa's side is El Salvadorian.
Okay.
My grandma's side is Guatemalan, so I have a bit of both from my.
Fruits of both.
Yes, I did.
Awesome.
So while we're looking at all this, I'll go ahead and put this for. You
Okay.
could bless it for like 1 minute to
Okay.
melt your butter. While that's going, I'll do everything else.
Okay.
All right, and like I said, I go by the head, so it's kind of weird for me to like have.
That's fine.
Okay, so then I add
Milk.
milk,
Awesome.
and then I add the sugar. I know it looks like a lot, right? And I start.
So you said it balances out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you said this goes accompanied well with coffee, right?
Yes, that is correct. So I'm putting all this together here.
Awesome.
See how the sugar is like all thick? I like using like actual like sugar. There's a sugar like azúcar morena, I think it's called.
Okay.
All right, and surprisingly, the cheese goes with the wet ingredients, so I have to put it in here.
Awesome.
That's 2 cups of cotija.
What is called a quesadilla, right? Yeah.
Right. And then I put all this together. I'll check that in a bit.
Awesome. I'm gonna take it out for you.
Sure.
Awesome.
Make sure the cheese is broken really well.
Is that good enough, or you want me to?
Oh, that's good enough.
Awesome.
If you want to help me, you can pour it in here.
Awesome.
And then I'll keep mixing. Just pour it in there. Don't be shy. And I'll mix the butter in there. All right.
Is this a typical food in your household?
It's a typical, like, you know, pan dulce, you could say, in the mornings.
Okay.
If you want to make it at night as a dessert, you can. But in the morning, it tastes good with coffee. So now I go to the dry ingredients.
Okay.
I already have 1 cup of rice flour in here. I just have to be very careful. It's very thin compared to the regular flour.
Okay.
And then the
Baking
baking
powder?
powder.
Not soda.
Now soda. And watch this. Now I start putting all this in here.
Okay.
The wet ingredients go in the bigger bowl. Normally I make this for my mom.
Oh,
Because
really?
she could sell them for me too if she needs money.
Oh, okay.
I bake them. Oh, see?
They're fine.
Like, see? Sorry, Jamie, my Isa shirt is all powdery now. And look at the batter.
You can already see the texture.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna keep going.
Who taught you how to make this food?
My grandma.
Your grandmother?
Mhm.
Oh, that's awesome.
I would like watching people cook.
Oh,
So
yeah?
I could learn it. That's how I learned as a kid.
Oh, that's awesome.
I grew up watching, I was a kid in the kitchen watching the señoras cook versus going outside and play, which probably explains why you go to Dita over
No.
here. En vez de jugar, estaba en la cocina. All right, so it's all mixed. Notice there's no, you know, sometimes I add a bit of sour cream just to give it more cream, but traditionally you don't really do that. I just add it just because it's something that I want to do.
Does that change the flavor a lot?
No,
Oh.
it doesn't. So now I'm gonna pour it here.
Yes.
So I bought these. You can use any pan that you want,
Okay.
but these, you know, these were the best. I like using parchment or wax paper.
Okay.
Okay. Hopefully it fits into one only, but we'll see.
Looks great.
Thank you. And then the oven, you want to make sure it's preheated to 350.
Okay.
All right. Let me see, make sure that it's, yeah, it's a really thin bread, so make sure it's, and this is where I said it's like the sesame seeds are just for show. Make sure they're white sesame seeds. They also sell black ones, but
Okay.
no, the black ones are not for this. Okay.
Is that like a garnish for it?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just
okay.
to make it look pretty.
Oh, okay.
One time I overused them, mom said, bueno, es pan de semilla, o es, you know.
Quesadilla.
Yeah, it's quesadilla. So we got that one.
Awesome.
Let's fill this one up. So cool, we have enough for 2.
Awesome.
So I get to take one home. Ah. And it only takes about 20 to 25 minutes in the oven,
In the oven?
depending on your oven strength too, because mine cooks really fast, so mine takes about 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Make sure this is spread out.
And that, does the time in the oven has to be specific? Like to a certain level has to.
No, the 350 and either 20 to 25 minutes should be okay. Like I said, it all depends if your oven is like a newer version.
Okay.
You know, they probably have more heat than, you know, the other ones.
Okay.
So see, I'm just putting the sesame seeds just for decoration.
Awesome.
So now we just put them in the oven, and you know, we'll see them in the next 25 minutes.
Awesome.
And after 25 minutes, the Salvadorean quesadilla will look like this. Thank you, Terminal TV.
This month of August, on the 16th, Donna National will be shooting a music video hosted by Club Terminal with DJ Revenant, DJ Terror, and DJ Terminal. Due to COVID-19 restrictions, we will be only allowing a limited amount of people for the music video shoot, and everyone will be required to wear a face mask, get their temperature checked, and practice social distancing. For more details, follow the event page on Facebook. Now that this episode is coming to a close, we would like to thank every single person that was a part of this episode and helped make this episode possible. If anybody is interested in being a part of this, you are more than welcome to do so. We would also like to thank every single one of you for watching and tuning in to this episode. Stay strong and find something that helps push you forward through these difficult times. Don't forget to take care of yourself and also to believe in music. I am Jason Corner and I will be seeing you in another episode. This has been Terminal TV.